Welcome to the multiplication course. My name is Steve Wyborny, and this is the Chapter 3 preview, so you can see what to expect in Chapter 3. Also, as you see this preview, you're going to recognize a pattern that I will be using in many chapters. Let's take a closer look. The first lesson is 3 times 4 is more than simply 12. You'll see some math ideas that will look familiar, and we'll realize how these ideas can be applied to all numbers. You will also make some more number concept maps, which will include important ideas about multiplication and different ways that we can picture multiplication. Next is the visual question mix for this chapter. You'll feel how it is just a little more advanced than last time, but that it continues to use picture questions. Next come 3 brand new structures that will give you an opportunity to talk about math with someone else. This is one of them. By sharing your ideas aloud and by listening to someone else's ideas, you will gain many new insights. It's possible that you will see something like 1 group of 5 by looking in the front, 2 groups of 5 by looking in the middle, and 3 groups of 5 by looking at the back. Of course, because of an idea that you learned in this lesson, and knowing how you can apply that idea to other numbers, you may realize that if there are 3 groups of 5, then there also must be 5 groups of 3. And you might find them. For example, 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3, 4 groups of 3, and in the middle, 5 groups of 3. You may also hear from someone else that there are many ways to take apart the number 15. You can take apart 3, then take apart more. There are many ways to think about how to take numbers apart, and many ways to think about how to put them together. Then you will see the mystery shape for this chapter, and you'll have a chance to think about how to take it apart. The challenge is to see if you can think about it in more than one way at the same time. For example, you might think about 2 groups of 5 and 2 ones, or you might see that 2 groups of 6 is equal to 12, or you might see 4 groups of 3. And of course, if there are 4 groups of 3, then there must be 3 groups of 4, like this. You may discover more and more connections between all of these ideas. When you come to this lesson, you'll have many opportunities to think about this shape and this number, and you'll have a chance to write the matching equations, which is another important part of mathematical thinking. After taking a close look at the mystery shape, it will be time to draw. I'll teach you how to draw the mystery shape for this chapter. We'll go through it step by step, and you will learn how to draw this 3-dimensional shape. Now you can see how drawing will be a part of every chapter. Then you'll see a new set of multiplication tile challenges. You'll see the puzzle, this is one of them. You'll see the clue. Then you'll see me set the clue on the puzzle for a moment. Then it will be your turn to use multiplication thinking to solve the puzzle. There are 3 new tile challenges in every chapter. After that, we'll do something new. I'm going to show you how to create your first set of cards. Notice I didn't say flashcards because speed isn't what we are working on here. Instead, there is a very important lesson on how to look for powerful learning opportunities. This lesson may surprise you, so keep an open mind about how we'll use the cards. Maybe I should call them cards for thinking deeply. The final lesson is another multiplication motion challenge. You may want to turn the sound down a little lower this time because you may be able to do this on your own already. But don't be in a hurry because there is a motion challenge in each chapter, so you will have plenty of time to see if you can complete all of the levels in the challenge. This time we'll take a close look at the relationships between the numbers 5, 7, and 35. This is the Chapter 2 preview to give you an idea of what you will be learning in this chapter. Let's begin.